Oh, now that we know it works, we want the rights to it. You can't sell it anymore. Sorry, Coach Greg. And so my advice, get it while you can. Coach Greg, and as you see in the title, the FDA, it's looking into my supplements. And so it seems as soon as you have a supplement that actually works in the real world, that has clinical trials proving or showing that it works, well, they don't want you to sell it. They want pharmaceutical companies to own the rights. And so the supplement in question is the main ingredient in GO2 Max. It's called NMN. And what does NMN do? Well, it has both anti-aging properties, but what I really like is it can dramatically improve your cardiovascular ability. ASAP Science, over 10 million followers, they made a video. They explained GW501516, aka cardarine, that's exercise in a bottle. That studies showed it could improve cardiovascular endurance in rats, mind you, by 75%.
When given to healthy mice that are allowed to exercise, it increased their endurance by 75% after only 4 weeks.
But we know in the real world that is just not realistic. That's 75%. That's ridiculous. But imagine even 7.5%. That is huge. It's dramatic. And cardarine, in case you're new to this, it's been used years and is banned by WADA. You can't use it in the Olympics. It's simply too effective. It's an ergogenic aid. It's cheating. It's a drug. And so what this does is it allows you to exercise at a higher pace.
NMN was tricking the cell into thinking it was exercise, and it was now responding to those signals from the muscle and building new blood vessels, even in the absence of exercise.
Once you're in zone 2, zone 3, breathe a little bit harder, making it more difficult to talk. It allows you to go harder for longer at a faster pace. This allows you to burn more calories and aka more fat. And so imagine you're doing cardio, you're riding on the bike, you can go faster for longer. You're running marathons, fighting in the UFC, boxing. You have increased stamina. You can go harder than last time for longer. Out in the gym lifting weights, enhanced recovery between sets. You don't have to rest as long. You feel better endurance. And so, of course, everyone wants GO2 Max. And so the FDA, we can't have that. We don't want people to be allowed to use NMN.
I think they should be allowed to buy NMN. After all, NMN is just a type of vitamin B3, and people can buy vitamin C supplements over the counter, so should it not be the same for NMN?
And so they're battling it out, trying to settle it to cause it to be banned. And their argument as to why it should be banned, well, we studied this years ago as a drug. We studied it as a drug. And so because we studied it first, well, it's ours. We get to sell it. Only us. Not you other supplement companies. And once I added this supplement to my own regimen, I got faster the first freaking time. I set PRs on the bike.
Those of you who don't think fractions of a second can make a difference, supplementation, GO2 Max, beta-alanine, and so on, this is the elite division.
I've given it to various athletes. For example, the vegan cyclist. He raced using these supplements, sent me screenshots, PRs and everything. The guy is a national champion endurance rider. He'll ride 500 miles in a day for fun, this guy. And if you think this is the first time that this has happened, guess again. You ever heard of the supplement NAC? Well, myself and Derek were discussing various supplements you could take for liver support. You know, the harmful side effects taking SARMs and or steroids. And I said, well, one of the best ones is NAC, and I'm putting it in my liver support. Derek's like, you sure that's a good idea? It's probably going to be banned. And sure enough, Amazon was discontinuing the sale of NAC. Would you want to be stuck with thousands of bottles of effective products that you can't sell? Supplement's great, but you're not allowed to sell it. Why? Well, because pharmaceutical companies, they want to sell NAC.
So here we see the FDA exercise discretion in regards to food supplements, even though previously it suggested it should be removed from being a food supplement because it's being used as a drug.
And so imagine this, harder than last time. Wouldn't it be amazing if I could put in Cialis or Viagra? Imagine how much more effective it would be. But no, we can't put those in because Big Pharma, they want to make all the money. Do you know how much one Viagra costs? About $12 in Canada. One pill, $12. Do you know how much it costs to make? Pennies. Not $1 or $2. Pennies, as in a few cents. And so that pill that you're paying $12 for probably cost them 30 cents. And so think of the markup. Oh, is it 50% markup? No, it's 1,000+% markup. And so what they want to control the products. And so they're saying, well, we researched NMN years ago, and because we now know it works so well, we want the rights back. Supplement companies are saying, well, we've been selling it for years. You can't just take it from us. Imagine if Big Pharma came out right now and said, oh, creatine, it's ours. You can't sell creatine anymore. What would you think of that? And rather than selling it for $30, $40 a bottle, they're now selling it for $300 a bottle. You want to know another supplement that's called a drug? Caffeine. Look up caffeine. Is caffeine not a drug? Of course it is. But it's in our supplements. Hardcore Stim, pre-workout, got lots of caffeine. And so imagine if Big Pharma said, oh, you guys, you can't sell caffeine anymore. We own that. We own those rights. And so picture this. Rather than going to Tim Hortons, Starbucks, you're lining up to your local drugstore to get a freaking cappuccino. What's going on? And so in my opinion, this just as ridiculous for the FDA to think they can just control all supplements. And so my advice, get it while you can. I know I'm stocked up. I'll have GO2 Max for years. But if you don't want to run out, well, I highly encourage you to get it now. And if you buy it, don't worry, they're not going to knock at your door. It's not a steroid. It's not illegal. It's not bad. It's not harmful. And so isn't that the point? Oh, we've discovered something so great. We want it all to ourselves. We want to make all the money. Let's sell it in drugstores. Sorry, supplement companies, you can no longer sell it. And so if you haven't yet given GO2 Max a try, well, I highly and strongly recommend you do so right now. Take advantage of it while you still can. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. Perhaps it gets banned. If we're lucky, it will not get banned, but I'm not banking on that.
So let's not jump into conclusions yet, but if I were to take NMN, of course, I would accumulate some just in case for the unseen future.
And so I'm stocked up. I'm loving it. Taking a supplement every single day. Take it before I go to the gym or before I do my cardio sessions. And if you're looking to just take it for anti-aging properties, of course, you can just take one pill a day. That's all you need. But if you're looking to maximize your cardiovascular performance, get the most out of your workouts, burn the most fat and calories possible, then I suggest go up to 2, maybe even 3 capsules per day. Interested in GO2 Max? Click the link in the description. Use code Greg, 10% off. Remember, that's HCLTSups.com. It stands for harder than last time, as in train harder than last time. And with GO2 Max, you most certainly are going to do so. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. Please let me know in the comment section, have you tried it? How much did you like it? Watch one of the 2 bloops. Follow me on Instagram, Greg Doucette IB Pro, and don't forget to get my freaking cookbook. And until next time, I am out.